Hey, y'all. I'm back again. This is my review for the Real Housewives of Miami Season 7 Reunion Part 2. Oh my God. So that 3 hours, passed by like this. I was like, damn, I'm relaxing in my bed, just cooked a great lunch. But yeah, I was like, let me get back on here. I said I was gonna be on at 6. And we all gotta watch Potomac now. And Ashley Darby's going to be on Watch What Happens Live tonight. Make sure y'all catch it because she's going to have something to say. I can't wait to see what Andy has to say. Oh, anywho, I'm going to give y'all the disclaimer right now that I am battling a cold. I am at the end point of it. I am congested as fuck. Just letting y'all know. So I might have to blow my nose in the middle of this review. Y'all know I don't do shit like that on camera, so I might take a few seconds to blow my nose because I'm going to sound like Chucky Finster from Rugrats. But yes, happy Sunday. Please wish me well. Like the video on your way in. What else? Subscribe to a Ninja. Like, I'm almost up to that 17K. Please get me up there. I want to be up there with my other YouTube friends that are more successful than me. Okay. So, I guess we can get into it. How y'all Sunday going, by the way? This ring light is bright. Shit. But, I got to be camera ready. I need a haircut, too. I don't know. Anyway, I see that some of y'all missed the first live, but it's okay. Y'all are here now. And also, if you want to make sure you catch my lives, you just got to hit the subscribe button and then hit that bell as well. I did not mean for that to rhyme. So we got 30 people in here. We can start. Let's see. All right. Thank you. I'm trying to feel better. I really am. I rarely get sick, y'all. So when I get sick, I go through it. It's been since Wednesday. Just to give you a little update, Wednesday, I started feeling it. And then just drastically it plummeted. Thursday, that was the worst day. Friday, I was on the other side of it, but still feeling the effects. Saturday, congestion, boots. And then Sunday, still feeling that congestion. But yeah, yes, he is working. I work. So yeah, let's get into the review. I know y'all probably like, can this nigga hurry up? So yeah, we continue after Julia's bomb drop. Everyone gasps, reaction to reaction to reaction. That's why I put up the thumbnail of everybody's reaction when Julia said it. Just look across and look at the different reactions. It's so hilarious. None of these ladies knew what Julia was going to do. Nobody, from the looks of their faces. Apparently, this happened 4 years ago on the cash trip on the Hamptons. Julia says Martina knows. She says she brought it up because she's been living under psychological abuse from Adriana for the past 2 years. While she was having a rough patch with Martina, her girls left. The violins, they are out. Like I said, she had her white woman tears ready when she was in that makeup chair at the beginning of the reunion. She's also accusing Adriana of blackmailing her to control her and how they navigate. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate that. I cannot wait for BravoCon. It's going to be a time. It's only a matter of time before me and Alex go viral for something. More so, it's probably going to be Alex. and look, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to try to not get put out or try to not get Alex put out because if Alex says something crazy, I'm way in the back. I don't know him. I ain't with him. But sir, we see you on Pop Rose. That's not me. Anyway, so where was I? Can I just say that Larsa was really the first one to expose Julia for messing around with other people. Larsa said, I just can't believe it. And y'all know how I feel about Larsa. Larsa was the first one to say that, and now they're all buddy buddy now, besties. It's funny how things change, you know. Anyway, after some foolishness, Julia reveals that she told Martina 6 to 8 months ago, and she told her she was going to reveal it at the reunion. So Martina knows that she was going to reveal it. She said that Martina's reaction to this though were tears. And yeah, like I don't think Julia should have did this. A part of me thinks she did this to stay on the show. And yeah, I must say, this might keep her on the show, y'all, unfortunately. Like, this is too much of a bomb drop. We want to see Martina's reaction. We want to know if they're going to get a divorce because, look, the word on the street, they're saying that Martina's ready to be out. Not out this life, you know. I know she old, but she ain't that old to me, at least. Alex thinks otherwise, but he thinks, I think a lot of people think that they're going to get a divorce after this. But yeah, she says, she then comes full circle, Julia, and says this is the reason why she didn't want Adriana to be the godmother. Now, Julia continues and then says, during this season, Adriana tried to threaten her with that info on camera. And then we see the deleted footage. Now, I saw it and I was like, okay. I mean, she could or couldn't maybe not be referring to that, but it does look like that. I think later on in the reunion, Adriana said, I would have took that secret to my grave. And sometimes, you know, like, I kind of believe Adriana would have took that to her grave. I don't know. Like, because we see people are different on camera and off. Do y'all think that Adriana would have took this secret to her grave? I believe her. I believe her because I really do think Julia is conniving. I think she moves funny and she is not to be trusted. Like, there's some friends, you know, that I fell out with. I don't feel a need to tell their tea like that or like expose them like that, you know? So we all different type of people, but that's just not me. Anywho, so then Adriana, she takes the gloves off, y'all. She says, "Oh, you want to go there? You want to tell the truth? Then tell the whole truth, bitch." So then she says, "Yeah, they were in a bad place, her and Martina," and reveals Julia cheated on Martina with the Haitian mortician. You heard that right, a Haitian mortician. took them to a hotel, bought them champagne, and gave them a coffee machine as a gift afterward. This shit is so specific, it has to be true. It has to be true. Adriana ain't lying. I believe her 100%. Like a coffee, like all those are too many specific details to be lying. Like the set now is radio silent. It was almost like after Phaedra's read the Domino's pizza read she delivered to Kenya. It was that type of radio silence on set. Adriana then, like, look, she I must say, if Julia threw a grenade, Adriana threw 3 back at her. Like, she was like, oh no, bitch. Like, she hit her with the reverse Uno card. Like, you're not about to get me. Like, I don't even think Julia thought that Adriana would do that. But I don't know. Like, this was explosive. Like, I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't believe it, y'all. And I was not expecting this type of reunion at all. Julia then tries to turn it around on Adriana being malicious. And I have to agree with Gertie in this moment. She's really just trying to make herself the victim and make people feel sorry for her. Yes, now check that. Adriana has a slew of secrets that she was willing to hold over Julia's head, but Julia is manipulative and is willing to weaponize anything to be a victim. That part. Julia is willing to weaponize anything to be a victim. Even the same thing with Gertie with the cruise shit. Like that was the main reason that her and Gertie was beefing. But now nobody wants to talk about the cruise. Wait a minute. Ain't that the whole entire reason you mad at Gertie? Ooh, I'm mad again just thinking about that. I would never spill tea on a bitch that has more tea on me. Look, unless you're really ready to throw hands, you know. But yeah. So then, where was I? Oh, okay. So then Adriana says that not only was there a Haitian mortician, there was also a cop that Julia was with as well. Like she was cheating on Martina back to back. Julia does not deny this. And she says that, well, Martina knows. Martina knows. Okay. Like, I really don't think Julia bet on Adriana spilling her tea like that. As they are backstage, because they take a break after this, like it was a much needed break. I'm not sure why she's confessing to Andy. Like she's talking to Andy as they're going backstage, like he's like the high school principal. I agree with Andy. Like, Julia, you should really be concerned that your wife is going to see this. I mean, you told her that you were going to admit to this, but like the I guess the backlash from that, like I don't think she like planned on Adriana like going off on her like that. Like it looks like when you do stuff like that, that means that this friendship is beyond repair. Beyond repair. Um, she says she knows that Martina's going to see this, but she says that also that Martina didn't want her to bring this up in the first place. But Pandora's box is open now. And I'm side eyeing Julia more so for blowing up her marriage just to prove a point on a reality show. Oh, clock it, Chuck. Julia even weaponizes the Trojan she brought. Not bought. Oh. So then we see the ladies' reactions backstage. The women are gagged. And Julia is trying so hard to play victim, and I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, y'all. We then see some of the women asking both Julia and Adriana what exactly happened. Did you eat her out? Did you finger her? Julia doesn't want to say. And I'm just like, oh, now you don't want to say. That's the one thing that you don't want to say now? What happened? Who licked who? Whose fingers were where? And her friends, Kiki and Alexia, keep trying to get the answers from her. Like that's all they care about. All they care about is the intimate details. That showed me a lot already. That they're not really her friends like that. And then you got to think Martina is still seeing all of this. All of this. They even asked Julia, did you like it? Did you like it? And Julia didn't even want to say anything. It's crazy to me. Julia has sociopathic tendencies. It's almost troubling to watch. Yeah, like it's really crazy. The unseen footage was footaging. Who knew that Julia was so violent and a freak? Look, talking about she doesn't want to share details, then why you bring it up? Exactly. We then see Julia talking to Marisol, Alexia, and Kiki about Adriana. Moments later, Adriana barges in because she ain't never scared. And then asks them, are y'all rehearsing or something? They have a back and forth, and then Adriana storms out. Later, what's so funny is Julia's friends, the ones who she's been, sucking up to all season, all they care about is the tea that's being spilled. Like Alexia says, we see her telling, I think, Marisol, I can't wait to go back on stage. I want to hear what else happened. So then, look, I think on the outside looking in, Like this could have been all a plan from Cuban freaking frack. They both successfully blew up a friendship, divide and conquer. Because like it was the two of them, two friends versus two friends. And then I guess Alexia befriended Julia. And then once Marisol got to Julia, they got in her head. Julia, of course, she's a opportunist and a manipulator. So then she left her friend for dead. Problem solved for Cuban freaking Frank. I think this was their plan all along. They are laughing at the two of them that they got in between them. It's so sad. Not you calling her government name. So they're back on stage, and Andy is back trying to get the tea. Adriana says their friendship started off sexual to begin with. This is some more tea, y'all. But all Andy wants to know, did they have sex with each other? I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think how I want to say this. I think people really want to know, because what constitutes sex? Like, since there's not a penis involved, like so many people, they're just trying to figure what they did. And I'm like, is there something wrong with that? I would love to know from y'all. We have 100 people in the room. Make sure you hit that like button. But yeah, they're trying to go into detail. They're trying to go into detail. Adriana says there was some heavy petting. Look, if I was Andy, I'm like, child, we are all grown. We're all grown. Andy, ask them, did you orgasm? Did you orgasm? That's what I want to know. Ask it. So look, Lord have mercy. Adriana is spilling more tea, saying that Julia tried to fuck her in Spain. You heard that right. Like, weren't they like beefing throughout the whole season? But then Julia was still trying to get that punane. Is that how you say it? I haven't said that word in so long. I'm gay as hell, y'all. Punane? I have not said that word in so long. Where did that come from? This is all off the dome, y'all. But Julia claims Adriana asked her to leave Martina for her. Like, it's madness. I was like, what? Say that again? So according to Julia, Adriana asked, would you leave your wife for me? Like, what was really going on behind the scenes? See, that's what I thought. This is what constitutes sex, an orgasm. That's all that matters. Ain't no penetration need to happen. Lord, I hope this video doesn't get demonetized. But yeah, like, outside of straight world, like, there can be heavy petting. The gays, I think lesbians do this too. Lesbians in the chat, let me know. Is there frottage? You can get orgasms with that as well. Like, Punani. Oh, Poetic Justice. Oh, shout out to that film. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Shady. Thank you for all your recaps and breaking news in the past few days, Chris, despite being ill. Oh, I appreciate you, because it was, I had a hard week, y'all. Like, doing this, not only doing this, I bartend at night too. You have kept me thoroughly entertained whilst I recover from a recent ICU hospital stay. Oh, thank you, Shady. I hope you're feeling better as well. Don't be trying to touch me right now. I'm trying to do my review. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. If I gotta be ill right now, like sick, it's fine. Like, I'm gonna get on here and make y'all laugh too. Yeah, yes, I'm doing this for a check, but I get even more happiness from bringing happiness to y'all too. Anyway, the fascination with their sex acts was kind of homophobic to me. That's what I was feeling. For real. Like, it just made me feel weird. Not in all caps. So yeah, like, we have all this shit going on behind the scenes we never knew. They're both trying to tell each other secrets on each other now. Like, so, and you know what? Julia didn't deny it that Adriana said that she wanted to fuck her. That's why I'm just like, oh, so this did happen. Was this like an affair? Because it sounds like it. So Andy lets Julia know that before the reunion started, Adriana actually wanted to reconcile with her. Julia says that she didn't say the information to hurt Adriana. Bullshit. Bullshit. Come on now. Come on now. Are you for real? A mess. A mess. I don't trust Julia. Julia then says she misses their friendship. Don't believe that either. Adriana screams, "You miss my friendship or you miss my pussy? You miss my friendship or you miss my pussy? My sweet little pussy." Y'all, I promise you that is verbatim. I am not paraphrasing. I screamed when I saw that the first time. I had to rewind it. The ladies on both sides of the couch are gagged. Like Alexia can't even hold it in. It was too much. My sweet little pussy. My sweet little pussy. You miss my friendship or my pussy? One more time. Did you miss my friendship or did you miss my pussy? Adriana, come get your baddie chain, girl. Come get your baddie chain. Oh my God. Oh, that's like tens across the board. Tens across the board. I'm just like, you know what? You got to get your mojito, get your baddie chain and your mojito for that. All right, we're going to move on. Lord, I'm going to get that yellow check. I know I am. I said the P word too many times. Anyway, Adriana ain't done yet. Like, she gets up to give Julia a gift. Of course, you hear Kiki in the background saying, "Is it a dildo?" And it's a fake heart in a box. Not the telltale heart tea. She says, "You ripped out my heart. Now you can keep it." Child, I just can't. So then, after all that, we move on just like it's just a normal reunion now. We're moving on to Kiki's reel. I'm sorry. They could have made the rest of part 2 about this revelation. Like, the gist of Kiki's segment is her dad, their relationship. They're still working on it. She also says she's celibate. I'm sorry. I like Kiki. She'll follow me because I called her out this season. It's okay. I like her, but I just didn't care after that. After hearing all this shit, I didn't care. We then move on to Stephanie versus Alexia during the season. Side note, Stephanie says she's not a Chihuahua, she's an Afghan hound. And shout out to one of my subscribers from my, I don't know, they wrote this on my page. They said this was a little callback to Blood, Sweat, and Heels when that girl called that, this other chicken Afghan hound. And it was a terrible, racial connotation too, but she's willingly saying she looks like an Afghan hound. So then, anywho, Stephanie explains why she insulted Todd. She said when she met Alexia, she said she insulted Todd when she met Alexia, because when she met the girls prior, they were talking about how shitty of a person Todd was. So then Andy asked Alexia what she think about Adriana, saying like she's always threatened by a younger, richer woman on the cast. I thought it tracked. Like, Adriana wasn't lying, but she just dismisses it and says Adriana needs to find a new plot. So then Andy goes into like a round robin of asking the other ladies, do they think this about Alexia? And I think Gertie's the only one who like backs up Adriana, like what she feels about Alexia. Oof. Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose right quick. It'll be 5 seconds. Oop, not y'all saying Stephanie is a pug in a bad wig. These boring plastic wives, that damn Julia gets on my nerves. Let's see. So Stephanie then explains the showing off of the plane all season. She compares it to show and tell. Andy does make a point and say that, well, this is the Housewives platform. The whole point of the show is to show off your wealth. Afterwards, Alexia says Stephanie gets a sense of validation from the plane. I thought this was going to start an argument, but it didn't. And then Alexia points out how Gertie said how all the girls was just, so quick to flock to be friends with Stephanie, as I guess opposed to Gertie. And then Pick Me Kiki, she chimes in about racism again. I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? She said it's not racism, it's actually classism. And Gertie afterward clarifies and points out that she's talking about the implicit bias of the group. Like if Gertie, cussed out Alexia like Stephanie did, like they would probably ostracize her and make her a pariah. But Gertie's point, I think, or what I got from it was that, because Stephanie has all this rich shit or whatever, y'all take it, as opposed to with Gertie. Now, if I'm wrong on this and y'all interpreted it different, let me know in the comments. It's just Housewives. We all have different opinions. So there's a back and forth, after the word, racism or racist is used. And Andy quickly changes the topic because, he's not qualified to moderate that type of conversation. So then afterwards, Andy brings up Alexia and Stephanie's similarities. And I mean, yeah, they're both narcissistic alpha women. I thought they were bound to clash. It's not surprising. Present day, their relationship, they say they're both on good terms with each other. They say they don't see each other all the time, but they text. They text throughout the season. She went to Alexia's birthday, and judging by what they're saying, I think they're co-workers more so than actual friends. They're just not beefing right now. They did make a point, though, that when they saw their scenes, that they weren't going to go online about it. And, Alexia tried to do a little slick dig at Gertie with that. But anyway, after the break, we now switch gears to Lisa and Lars's feud throughout the season. So we're reminded of this all started from something as petty as unfollowing her boyfriend on Instagram. We're going back, and Andy asked Lisa what she meant exactly by saying that, when she was talking about Larsa, the whole world knows what you are. This is messy because Andy knows exactly what Lisa meant when she said that. We know us, the whole world, we know that she's a fame-hungry, superficial hoe. That's what she is. But Lisa gives a much cleaned up version when asked of that statement and says, well, there's an idea of Larsa that an overwhelming amount of people have. You can even ask ChatGPT. Stephanie looks it up, and it does give a sanitized version of what I said earlier, but it does give her some compliments as well. Look, I mean, we all know what Lisa meant. I don't know why Andy asked that dumbass question. Even the context Lisa said it in, she was like, the whole world knows what you are. Get out. Anyway, Andy then asks Larsa why does she think Jody wanted to stay in contact with Marcus. She doesn't answer the question, but instead goes on painting herself as a victim, bringing up how her kids were so upset. They were attached to him. She was with this man, like she loved him. Really? I thought she was with this man for a payday. That's what I thought she was in. Like, she is a gold digger. And now, like, she's trying to guilt trip Lisa yet again and implying that she was a bad friend. Like, oh, I was going through so much, but you didn't pick up the phone to call me. You didn't call me. I just cannot take Larsa, really. So now the credits are rolling, and Andy then asks Lisa how she felt in Milan when Larsa told her, if your dad's dying, then why are you here? Oh, Lisa looks like she about to go off, but before she do, that is where the episode ends, y'all. Look, 10 out of 10 episode. Now, I haven't given them a 10 out of 10 for an episode in a while, but that first half, juicy. Juicy like a nice ass steak, you know, like I had no notes for the first half. I was enjoying this. I had no idea we were going to go there, you know. Now I must say though, part 3, will it be entertaining as part 1 and part 2? I don't know. Like, I think we can just wrap it up. I'm trying to think what else can they talk about. Like, can we go back to talking about Julia and Adriana? And speaking of Adriana, shout out to her for saving the reunion. Let's just keep it a buck. She is the MVP, a friend of Save the Reunion. I repeat, a friend of Save the Reunion. Just for that, she needs to be full-time next season. We can get rid of Kiki. We can get rid of Marisol. We can get rid of Julia. Just saying. Bring back Nicole and bring a friend of Adriana's on, and we good. We are good. That's my suggestion. But yeah, again, I think this saved Adriana's spot. I think Julia actually saved her spot as well. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be clocked in for part 3, y'all. I'll see. I'll see. Anything else I'm missing from y'all? I believe Julia wanted to seduce Alexia at the Hamptons. Julia desperately wanted to be Alexia's roommate, completely dismissing that Marisol was Alexia's roommate. Never thought of that. Interesting. Stephanie is a pug in a bad wig. Lord. Wasn't the lady who she called a hound, an Afghan hound of Middle Eastern descent too? Yes. Yes. It was that British black girl on Blood, Sweat, and Heels. I can't defend this from Kiki. It was given, let me defend my overlord. She is fixated. And Quinsosis dropped that production. Oh, Anna. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Dropped that production didn't want Marisol and Alexia paid her from her fee to keep her on. Can you repeat that? That production didn't want Marisol. Oh, okay. Anna dropped that production didn't want Marisol, and Alexia paid her from her fee to keep her on. Oh, okay. I can see that. I'm just wondering, when is production just going to put their foot down and not accept them as a package deal? Like, they really need to call Alexia's bluff, because I really do think she's threatening to walk if they don't bring back Marisol. And I really don't think we need Marisol back. I really don't. I don't think Nicole is coming back. She probably makes more not filming. I agree. And she don't need the show. And I feel like Gertie should follow suit. Like, Gertie, you don't need the show, girl. Adriana spoiled this diabolical takedown attempt with an iconic reunion performance, only to have the Ocephos steal the reality TV headlines. Yep, it was supposed to be Adriana's moment in the sun, y'all. Julia showed Adriana her ass the first time she met her like a damn baboon in heat. Lord have mercy. Yes, that was very interesting. Like their first meeting, it wasn't even on some friend shit. It was on some, oh, you sexy. Let me see them titties. Let me see them. Let me see that ass. That sound like me back when never mind. Patreon episode. Anyway, if Gertie got any sense, she should leave with her dignity intact. I agree. I totally agree. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna try to get better. I'm gonna watch Potomac tonight, as well as watch what happens live. My review, of course, will be up tomorrow night for Potomac, so make sure y'all look for that. Patreon fam, I haven't forgot about y'all. I just been trying to, just get better. And what else? Anything else? I think I'm good. Thank y'all for y'all support as always, and for watching me. I hope I entertained y'all this Sunday. And for the people who caught both reviews live, I appreciate y'all a lot. So yeah, with that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for the next episode.